saturated. I feel so shit, honestly. Bonjour, good afternoon, hello from the south of France. You're joining me at the foot of the iconic Mont Ventoux climb in a little village called Bédouin, if I am not mistaken. We're out here for a couple of days with Zwift to celebrate all things Tour De France Femmes avec Zwift. We have got a pretty sensational agenda over the next few days. We are going to be riding the l'étape de Tour De France Femmes avec Zwift, the sportive, which is basically the amateurs' opportunity to ride one of the pro stages. Then the following day we are going to be watching the pros do the stage up Ventoux, and then we are going to Nice to watch the finale of this year's tour. It's absolutely insufferably hot right now. I'm sweating buckets just trying to film this because the air is so warm. The sun's not even it's not even out. It's cloudy. It's just so stuffy around here. So I am going to get to the gaff. I've done a little shop on the way. Got a few essential groceries, the pastas and stuff to stock up over the next few days because we're going to be staying in a nice little villa that Zwift have sorted for a couple of the creators and that. So I'm excited. Let's get to the gaff and then we're going to unpack my bike and just settle in for the next couple of days. So come along, it should be good. I'm so gassed to actually do the sportive, honestly. I went up Ventoux last year. It is a grueler of a climb, and if it's going to be this hot, that is going to be a pretty tough day. The route. What did we have in store for us today? Now, for the last couple of months since I signed up to this event and I've had a look at the elevation profile and the distance and so forth, in my mind, this has been a tough day. It was always going to be a tough day, but it shouldn't have been a survival mission like events I've done in the past, such as the Marmot that are 175 kilometers with 5,000 meters of elevation gain. That is a pure survival mission. The stats on this ride, 111 kilometers in distance, which sounds good to me. 3,000 meters of vertical gain or 3,000 meters of climbing. And it's kind of an interesting one because the first 90 kilometers are quite rolling. I think there's 4 categorized climbs over the first 90 kilometers, but nothing too bad at all. We're talking like 3 to 5k climbs. Pretty nice gradients, sort of 5, 6, 7, 8%. And half of the elevation that you actually do on this route is in the last 20 kilometers up Mont Ventoux, which is a monster of a climb. The Giant of Provence, it's called, one of the most iconic climbs in France. And us amateurs were going to get the chance to finish the day at the summit of this unbelievable climb. So going into it, I was kind of keen to actually have a little bit of a hit at it. I figured I was fit enough to do that. The only thing that I didn't take into consideration, that we'll come on to in a little while, is how bloody hot it was and how much I capitulate in any kind of temperature. that is that hot. So yeah, it became a little bit of a survival mission, especially towards the end, as you're about to find out. Good morning, we are on the way to the start line of the L'Etape. Ahead of us today, we have 111 kilometers with 3,000 meters of climbing, and we got 25k warm up, we'll call it, to get there down the road. So my Garmin's just said +4 performance condition. I'm feeling good, slept okay, it's absolutely roasting. Let's get to the start and have a good old day on the bicycles, on the closed roads, by the way. It's going to be unreal. Right, lock in, we're underway. We've got a good group of people as well now, so I think this is going to be fun. About 10 kilometers in now. It's been beautiful so far. Closed roads, it's cool weather right now, and it's not actually too busy. There's quite a lot of cyclists out obviously, but it's not like chocker. We've made it to the first climb of the day. We have 2.5 kilometers at 6% average gradient, which is pretty much the story of the day up until Ventoux. Super rolling, nice climbs, pretty quick speed as well. So let's lock in. I've lost my lead out crew. Pit stop just to fill up water. 35k in now, I just don't want to run out.
Du sirop, menthe, fraise.
Du sirop, ouais.
N'hésitez pas à...
Alright, I lost a pretty good group there. I got dropped by attackers lot on the descent, and then I latched onto a really quick group, but now I've had to pull over, so see if we can find another group to sit on. Right, I am in no man's land by myself. I need a fast group to come and rescue me. There's a group quite far away ahead, but I ain't strong enough to bridge. We've got 75k of the route left now, so 60k of the good rolling stuff, and then 15 up Ventoux, which I'm looking forward to, but it's going to be so grueling getting up there in the heat. That's sick. Oh yeah, man, it's so nice in the south of France. The roads are perfect, like wineland. A lot of vineyards and things like that. It's beautiful riding. Bonjour! feeling a little bit flat right now. I think I've overcooked a little bit in the last hour or so. I'm gonna probably pull it back a little and just take on some liquid because I'm a little bit dehydrated, I think. Okay, we are cooking along pretty nicely now. 65 kilometers in, 800 meters climbed, average speed 33 kilometers per hour right now. That's obviously going to come back down to the 20s for sure when we're on Mont Ventoux. But yeah, feeling back in the game a little bit now. Just keeping on top of the drink because that's the worst thing that can happen to me today, dehydration. Making our way up the third climb of the day, Col de la Suzette, 3.9 kilometers at 6.4 gradient. Another nice one. My legs are feeling a little bit weak. Merci. So at this point, we're 70 kilometers in. I've been having an absolute blast. It's beautiful, beautiful riding out here. But I'm kind of not feeling too good. I'm kind of thinking, why am I feeling so shit? And I start thinking, I've actually barely been drinking any more than I would do on a normal ride at home when I'm barely sweating. But I've been dripping in sweat now for the last 2 hours. And I'm starting to panic a little bit. So I stopped at the fountain just to fill up my water bottle so I had another full one, because I'm thinking the last time I was dehydrated was at the Gralec. And I cramp so badly when I am not hydrated enough. And that was the last thing that wanted to happen on this ride. And I just mismanaged my hydration so poorly. And I'm starting to feel it now at 70 kilometers in. And there's still a long way to go, including Ventoux. And let me tell you, it's only getting hotter from here as we approach midday. We're pedaling backwards. Starting to get hot. I'm just going to Remco it. Settle into a nice little rhythm, 180 watts or something, and get up there. Right, I think we're at the top of the Suzette now. Right, final categorised climb of the day before Ventoux, the Col de la Madeleine. 3 kilometres at 5% or something, nice. It was, we did it yesterday, it's a beautiful climb, bumpy descent, down into Bedlong, and then we've got the big boy climb to do. I'm going to have to stop for a refuel. I can feel a twinges of cramp appearing in my hamstrings. This Col de la Madeleine, unbelievable road. We did it yesterday on the Recce Riders. It's so beautiful, perfect windy road with nice surface. This is peak France cycling. I'm gonna have to strand a banana, mate. I'm gonna have to force feed it to myself. I hate them, they make me gag. Well, they've got potassium in them. I don't think there's any other electrolytes at the aid station, so that's my only option. Busy down there because it's the last stop before we get to Ventoux. It's also absolutely roasting. Oh, here's the bananas. Oh, the texture on that is absolutely rancid. There's Ventoux in the distance. Kind of looks quite small on this camera, but I can assure you it's a monster. 15 kilometers at 8.8%, but from Bedouin. Let's look in for it. Oh, that's sick.
Let's go. Oh, what the hell? How you doing? Yeah, excellent.
You can see Ventoux up there, just started to climb now. It's a proper drag to get there, by the way. But the crowds are out, unreal. So Mont Ventoux from Bedouin, which is the way we did the climb as part of this route, is ranked as one of the toughest climbs in the whole of Europe, and it's easy to see why. So the specs on it, 15 kilometers at 8.9% average gradient, which is extremely steep, and there's also a 6k climb just to get there. There's, I think, average is maybe 4% or something like that. So even by the time you get to the foot of the actual segment, you've already done quite a bit of climbing, and then there's still 15k of extremely steep climbing to go. So as soon as we made it onto the official segment, you're making your way up through the forest area, which is pretty much 9 or 10% average gradient for the first 5 or 6 kilometers. And it's just heinous. It's absolutely heinous. It's that level of gradient that is just uncomfortable unless you have really friendly climbing gears, which on my bike, I was running the 5236, 1132. So it's not the worst gearing in the world, but even in my easiest gear, I'm still churning up in a low cadence, and it was starting to get to me pretty badly with the heat. The first section is up through the forest. Let me tell you, 8.8% is steep. I wish I had my other bike with the climbing gearing on right now. Oh my god, this is absolutely relentless. Just so steep all the way up. I can't let off. My legs are not feeling right. So at this point, my morale is in the gutter. I'm hotter than a roast potato fresh out the oven, and I am getting a little bit mardy. I'm not enjoying myself, if I'm being totally honest with you, at this point. Them first few kilometres of the Ventoux segment killed my morale, and they were starting to kill my legs as well. I'd also run out of liquid because I'd been desperately trying to cool myself down by pouring it on myself, but it wasn't working because my bidon, the waters were just boiling hot. I'm basically pouring hot bath water on myself, trying to cool myself down, and then I'm drinking hot water. It's just nothing's working. And then I start thinking to myself, why don't I just spin it round roll back to the bottom of Ventoux and go to the gaff and sit in the pool with some Pringles or something like that, because we were staying at the bottom of Ventoux. So the easiest thing in the world at that moment in time was just to do a UE and get back to the gaff. And the actual main issue I had was I had run out of water, and I didn't know if there was going to be any aid stations or water stations for the remaining 11 kilometres of Ventoux, at which point, if there wasn't, I literally wouldn't have got up. But thankfully, in the distance, I saw something that looked like it resembled people pulling over to the side, and I wasn't sure if it was just people pulling over to have a breather or just take a little bit of a break, but it turned out to be a water station where these unbelievable heroes just had infinite water. Just had infinite bottles of water. It's got me thinking, when was the last time I actually did something that really challenged me? When did I last go out and do something really, truly hard? And the answer to that will have been this time last year when I did the L'Etape and the Marmot. But other than that, I've become a little bit of a soft arse. I spend 99% of my time just doing steady cafe rides with the odd effort up a little climb and that, but it's not truly challenging. And I was very pleased that I didn't just turn around, because I kind of wanted to prove to myself that mentally I can still do these tough days, even when it is that kind of temperature that I just don't do too well in. That's ultimately what it was. If it wasn't 35 degrees by this point, I think it's a different story. Right, fully saturated. I feel so shit, honestly. I think we're maybe 5k in. Trenches. So hot, it's just so hot. Aid stations literally saved my day. I was close to canning that. I'm going to plod on, see how far up I can get. It's just surviving now. This is such a brutal climb. I can't believe the pros are going to be racing up this climb. Imagine racing up it. Just can't. Unbelievable. Right, 10 kilometres to the finish. I feel a lot better for stopping there. Fully wet now. And I've cooled down a little. Getting dangerously hot there. A little bit more shade I think on the climb, and then we go on to the top exposed bit, which is going to be rough. But it's beautiful up there, so just keep pedalling and see how far we get. Oh, there we go. The first shockwave of cramp in my right hamstring. Same one that went in the Grelic. Fuck. It's not ideal. Right, Chalet Reynard, the final aid station of the day. I just need something with some electrolytes or potassium or some shit in it. Because I actually feel alright now. I've cooled down properly compared to how I was before. And now it's just a case of, if I cramp, that's the only thing stopping me. Otherwise we'd be sound. Let's find something. Right, we just have a 5k climb left to go. Literally just a 5k. Easy. The Martian-like landscape that makes this such an iconic climb. What a day, man. What a day. Oh, I can see it in the distance. Fuck. Oh, you little fucker. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was fucking horrible. Oh, Jesus, that hurt. Oh, fuck. That's good. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's done me that. Two kilometres to go, less than the brickworks. There's a bit. Oh, God. Can't be asked talking. Let's just see at the top. Corner. Yes, I am. Oh. Fucking hell. Oh, let's go.
On le style d'exemple, les gars.
Allez, félicitations.
À l'ancienne un peu. Ouais, c'est beau, hein.
Merci.
Zone de récupération dans 5 km.
Right, now I think we're descending down into Malesen, and then I've got a little like 8k ride back home, or back to the gaff, and then I'm going to get in the pool and eat a shitload of food. Look at the state of the view up there, man. What in the hell is this landscape? Madness. Got to attack.